today. It's really great to be celebrating the salmon in the Columbia River. It's sort of an unusual situation for us. And I just want to say first, thank you so much for your work, Colonel Aguilar. And thank you so much for the opportunity to represent the Northwest Power and Conservation Council here today. This is really, truly a historic year for salmon. And the really fun thing is that it's another great year in a string of great years, going back, really, if you look at the charts, more than a decade. Now, you can call me an optimist, but it seems a little like the extraordinary is really becoming the ordinary. And if these trends continue, we will have reason to celebrate like this again in the future. Maybe next year, maybe a couple of years from now, but we know that salmon are really starting to make a recovery. Now, I want to be brief, but I want to make 3 points that I think are really important today. First, I know that salmon runs are cyclical, and their success or failure depends on so many factors every single year. Some of these factors, like ocean conditions, are way beyond our control, but many are not, and they are critically important to the survival of salmon. Through the Council's, Northwest Power and Conservation Council's Fish and Wildlife Program, we are working to improve conditions for salmon in the places we can impact. Connecting areas of good habitat, removing fish passage barriers, improving water quality, carefully using hatcheries with our tribal and state partners to boost depleted stocks and over time rebuild naturally spawning runs. In short, we're working to provide a welcoming place for the salmon to come home to. Second, this huge restoration effort for all fish and wildlife in the Columbia River Basin is possible because of the Northwest Power Act, which is a law that's really unique in the nation. For the last 30 years, electricity ratepayers, as Greg Delwich pointed out, have been funding this program, which is one of the biggest of its kind in the nation. It's a fair deal for fish, wildlife, and ratepayers. We who enjoy the benefits of the largest hydropower system in the nation responsibly pay to mitigate the damage it does to fish and wildlife. And I'll be real honest with you, it's a lot of money. More than $100 million last year alone for habitat restoration and protection. These impressive runs give us hope that our collaborative efforts to improve salmon habitat and build up salmon runs will in fact be successful in the long run. Finally, the returns that we celebrate today, record sockeye runs, near record fall Chinook runs, and impressive and building coho runs, say something else to us, something deeply impressive and really important. They demonstrate the incredible resiliency of salmon in the face of enormous damage to their habitat, in the face of enormous obstacles that we humans have put in front of them. They are showing that with a little help from us where we can make a difference, from nature where we can't, these incredible fish will find their way home. And we're celebrating their homecoming today.